The unthinkable has happened. Ty Borden, a beloved character whose absence has haunted Heartland fans for years, is back. But his return isn't just a reunion, it's a twist that no one saw coming. What does it mean for Amy, their daughter Lindy, and the entire Bartlett Fleming family? Heartland Season 19 is about to take viewers on an emotional roller coaster that will leave hearts racing and questions unanswered. How will Amy deal with the sudden reappearance of the man she loved, the father of her child, and the partner she thought she'd lost forever? The new trailer has left fans on the edge of their seats, and it's time to dive into the unforgettable moments that await. For years, Heartland fans have had to endure the painful reality of Ty Borden's absence. The character, played by Wardle, left the series in one of its most gut-wrenching moments. Amy, portrayed by Amber Marshall, was left to pick up the pieces of her life, raising their young daughter, Lindy, alone. The pain of his loss was felt deeply, and over the seasons, we watched Amy struggle with the void left by her beloved partner. The show masterfully depicted her journey through grief, moving forward in life, yet constantly haunted by the love she had lost. Fans watched with bated breath as she faced her own challenges, balancing her career and motherhood while never quite overcoming the loss of Ty. But just when it seemed like the story was moving forward, everything changed. The trailer for Heartland Season 19 dropped, and with it came the shocking and unexpected return of Ty Borden. The moment was as breathtaking as it was emotional, leaving fans gasping in disbelief. How could it be? How could Ty, the character whose death had shattered the entire family, return to the screen? Wardle's reappearance as Ty stirs up a whirlwind of emotions. His return is not simply about nostalgia, it's about unaddressed emotions, unresolved questions, and the rekindling of relationships that seemed irreparably damaged. For Amy, it's a mixture of relief and confusion. The love she thought was lost forever has suddenly resurfaced, but it comes with complications. Is Ty the same man he was when he left? And what has he been through in the years of his absence? Ty's return isn't just a reunion with Amy, it's a return to the entire family. Jack, Lou, Tim, and Georgie all have their own unique reactions to the situation. Jack's quiet wisdom and Lou's fierce protective instincts create tension, as everyone tries to come to terms with the sudden appearance of the man they had lost. The family dynamics, always at the heart of Heartland, are about to shift again. As the trailer reveals, Ty's return is not as simple as it seems. There's something more to his disappearance, a reason for his absence that will be unveiled over the course of the season. Fans are left wondering, why did he stay away for so long? And more importantly, what does this mean for the future of the Bartlett Fleming family? As we dive deeper into Season 19, these questions are only the beginning. Ty's reappearance will test the strength of every relationship, and no one will be left unchanged. The trailer also teases that Amy's current partner, Nathan, will find himself in an impossible situation. As Ty steps back into Amy's life, the future of their relationship comes into question. Will Amy's heart remain with Nathan, or will Ty's return reignite the spark that was never truly extinguished? Nathan's journey becomes one of uncertainty, as he grapples with the realization that Amy's past is far from over. This unexpected twist in the Heartland storyline is about more than just Ty's return. It's about the emotional tug-of-war between the past and the present. What does it mean for Amy to love two men who are so crucial to her life in different ways? And how will the Bartlett Fleming family handle the complexities of these renewed ties? As the trailer leaves us with these burning questions, one thing is clear. Heartland Season 19 is set to be the most emotionally charged season yet. And the best part? We're only just getting started. Amy Fleming has always been the heart of Heartland. From the moment viewers were introduced to her as a young woman with an extraordinary gift for healing horses, Amy's journey has been deeply personal, filled with moments of triumph, heartache, and emotional growth. But nothing prepared the audience for the crushing loss of her husband, Ty Borden. His sudden death left a void not only in Amy's life, but in the very foundation of the show. Throughout the seasons, Amy's resilience has been evident. She's faced many challenges, raising her daughter, Lindy, and keeping the ranch alive without her partner by her side. But with Ty's return in Heartland Season 19, Amy finds herself at a crossroads, torn between the life she's rebuilt and the love she thought was lost forever. The emotional depth of Amy's journey through grief has been a cornerstone of the series. The loss of Ty, while devastating, allowed for powerful storytelling around her growth as a mother, a friend, and a woman. Her dedication to keeping the memory of Ty alive while raising Lindy has been both heartwarming and heartbreaking. Fans have watched her navigate the fine line between preserving Ty's memory and moving forward with her life. The weight of raising Lindy without her father, explaining to her little girl why Ty couldn't be there, has been one of the most poignant aspects of the show. Now, with Ty's unexpected return, Amy is faced with a challenge unlike any she's ever encountered. The woman who was once so sure of herself and her path forward now finds herself questioning everything she thought she knew. The emotional conflict is palpable. Amy's love for Ty is undeniable, but she's also grown over the years. She has created a life without him, one where she's found love, stability, and strength. Can she let go of the past, or does Ty's return pull her back into a world of uncertainty? The show does an exceptional job of portraying Amy's vulnerability as she grapples with this new reality. While part of her is filled with joy and relief at Ty's return, another part is conflicted. She's not the same person she was when Ty left. Her world has shifted. The deep, lingering grief that she carried for so long now battles with the possibility of reconciliation, and that emotional tug-of-war plays out on screen in powerful ways. Amy's inner struggle to reconcile her old love with her present life will captivate viewers, leaving them wondering if she can truly find peace with this newfound reality. The way the show delves into Amy's internal dialogue, her fears, hopes, and doubts, gives fans an intimate view of her emotional journey. Every moment between Amy and Ty is charged with nostalgia and tension. The flashbacks to their time together, the memories of their shared experiences, all resurface, magnifying the emotional weight of their reunion. Yet, even as their love rekindles, it's clear that time and change have left their marks. There are unresolved issues, unspoken words, and deep questions that Amy and Ty must face together if they hope to move forward. One of the most emotional scenes in the trailer hints at the complexity of Amy's feelings. As Ty holds Lindy for the first time, viewers can see the hesitation in Amy's eyes. She's happy to see her daughter finally reunite with her father, but there's also a deep sense of uncertainty. Ty's absence has shaped her and Lindy's lives in ways that cannot be undone. Watching her daughter embrace the father she's only ever known through stories is a bittersweet moment of healing. But it also opens up old wounds. Amy's protective instincts as a mother come to the forefront as she grapples with the thought of letting Ty back into their lives. She wants to believe that everything can go back to how it once was, but the reality of the years that have passed makes that idea difficult to hold on to. Moreover, Amy's role as a mother has evolved. Lindy is no longer a baby. She's a young girl with questions about her father's absence and a growing curiosity about the man Ty once was. The dynamic between Amy and Lindy will be tested as they both try to navigate the waters of this new family arrangement. Amy's determination to protect Lindy from any more heartache will be challenged as she faces the prospect of opening her heart again to Ty. But the love that Ty and Amy shared, the bond they built, has never truly disappeared. It's a love that, while dormant, has always been there, waiting to be reignited. The question now is, can Amy trust that love again? This emotional journey is not just about healing the wounds of the past, but about understanding the complexities of love and forgiveness. Ty's return is a catalyst for Amy to examine how far she's come and what she truly wants for herself and her family. It forces her to ask tough questions about loyalty, commitment, and whether the love they shared is enough to rebuild the life they once had. These questions will drive much of the drama and suspense in Heartland Season 19, as fans will eagerly follow Amy's emotional roller coaster, hoping for a resolution that is as satisfying as it is heartfelt. The journey ahead will be filled with moments of doubt and moments of hope, all building towards the heart-wrenching question of whether Amy can truly have it all. The love she once had, the family she's built, and the future she deserves. Ty's return has set the stage for a powerful season of growth, healing, and, most of all, love. Ty's unexpected return doesn't just affect Amy and Lindy, it reverberates through the entire Bartlett-Fleming family, creating a ripple effect that shifts alliances, sparks tensions, and brings out deeply buried emotions. As the family adjusts to this new reality, every character is forced to confront their own unresolved feelings about Ty's departure and his sudden reappearance. The impact on Jack, Lou, Tim, and Georgie is profound, as each of them grapples with their personal histories with Ty and their evolving relationship with him. Jack Bartlett, the wise patriarch of the family, has always been a steady, grounding force. His relationship with Ty was complex, built on mutual respect, but marred by past misunderstandings. Jack was a father figure to Ty, but he also struggled with the fact that Ty was never quite the man Jack envisioned him to be. Jack was hesitant to accept Ty in the early seasons, unsure of his role in Amy's life and the future of the ranch. But over time, Ty earned Jack's trust, and their bond grew stronger. Now, with Ty back, Jack's emotions are mixed. On the one hand, he's overjoyed to see the young man he once considered a son return. On the other hand, Jack is protective of his family, especially Amy and Lindy. Jack has always been the one to offer advice, to hold the family together when things fall apart. But now, he faces the challenge of balancing his joy at Ty's return with the fear that this could bring new chaos into the family dynamic. His wisdom and calm demeanor will be tested like never before as he tries to navigate this delicate situation. His approach to Ty's return will be measured, though it's clear that Jack's emotions run deep, and the family will rely on his steady presence as they move forward. Lou Fleming, the ever-strong and organized matriarch, has always been fiercely protective of her family, especially Amy. While Lou and Ty never had the complicated history that Jack and Ty shared, Lou's protective instincts are put into overdrive when Ty reappears. Amy has already been through so much, and Lou worries that Ty's return will complicate her sister's healing process. Lou has always been the voice of reason and the practical one, and now, with Ty back in the fold, she finds herself questioning whether this is truly in Amy's best interest. Lou's role will become crucial in the coming season, as she must navigate her own emotions while trying to keep the peace within the family. Her concern for Amy will lead to moments of tension, as Lou and Amy find themselves at odds over what's best for Amy's heart. Lou is protective of the life Amy has built without Ty, and she questions whether reopening old wounds is the right choice. But as she watches the emotional turmoil Amy is going through, Lou will find it increasingly difficult to sit on the sidelines. The two sisters will have to come together, despite their differences, to support each other through the challenges that Ty's return brings. Lou's protective nature may clash with Amy's desire for closure and healing, but in the end, their love for each other will be the foundation they both need. Tim Fleming, the often misunderstood and complicated father, has always had a fractured relationship with his children. His role as a father has been marred by mistakes and regrets, especially in his relationship with Amy. He's never fully been able to make up for the years he was absent, and his strained bond with Ty only deepens the distance between him and his family. Ty's return forces Tim to confront his past, not only with Amy but with his own role in the family. Tim never fully understood Ty, nor did he ever see him as a true part of the family. But with Ty back, Tim is forced to reckon with his own feelings of guilt and inadequacy. Tim's character arc in Heartland has always been about redemption, and his reaction to Ty's return will reflect that journey. Will he see Ty as a source of healing and growth, or will he continue to distance himself from the younger man, unable to overcome the resentment of the past? Tim's internal struggle will likely play a significant role in the drama of Season 19. His feelings about Ty's return will be complicated. He wants to be there for Amy, but his own relationship with Ty remains unresolved. As Tim works to navigate his own path to redemption, his relationship with Ty will evolve in unexpected ways, with both men needing to come to terms with the past before they can truly move forward. Georgie Fleming Morris, the youngest member of the family, has always been the one to bring a youthful energy to the Heartland Ranch. Her growth from a troubled teen into a strong, independent young woman has been a central storyline. But Georgie's relationship with Ty was unique. She was deeply impacted by his presence, and his absence left a void in her life as well. When Ty left, Georgie was just beginning to understand the complexities of family dynamics. Now, with his return, Georgie faces the challenge of reconciling the girl she once was with the woman she's become. Georgie's feelings about Ty's return will be layered with both joy and confusion. She has a strong bond with Amy, and she's always looked to her older sister for guidance. But with Ty back, Georgie's role in the family dynamic will shift. She'll be forced to confront her own emotions about the father figure she lost, and whether she can accept his return into their lives. As Georgie grows and navigates her own romantic relationships, her internal growth will be tested as she processes the impact of Ty's reappearance. Her journey of acceptance will provide an interesting counterpoint to Amy's, as they both face the challenges of reuniting with someone who was once an integral part of their lives. The family's reactions to Ty's return set the stage for a season filled with emotional confrontation and healing. The Bartlett-Fleming family will be tested in ways they never imagined, but the foundation of love and loyalty that ties them together will ultimately guide them through the challenges ahead. As the family's deep-seated fears, hopes, and desires come to the surface, viewers will be left on the edge of their seats, eager to see how these complex relationships unfold in Heartland Season 19. The stakes are higher than ever, and with each new twist, it becomes clearer that the family will have to work together to survive the storm that Ty's return has stirred. Ty's sudden return in Heartland Season 19 is not just a simple reunion. It brings with it a whirlwind of unanswered questions, unresolved emotions, and a past that can no longer be ignored. Throughout the series, Ty has been depicted as a character who has undergone a significant transformation, going from a troubled young man to the steady, loving partner to Amy. But the events leading to his departure, his sudden absence, and the reasons behind it have remained shrouded in mystery. His return in Season 19 is not just about rekindling old relationships, it's about confronting the past, facing the consequences of his absence, and ultimately finding redemption. The secrets Ty left behind. One of the most intriguing aspects of Ty's return is the reveal of the secrets he left behind. For years, fans speculated about why Ty had disappeared without any clear explanation. Was it due to personal demons, a desire to protect Amy and Lindy from some dark truth? Or was there something more at play that kept him away from his family for so long? These questions have haunted both the characters and the audience, and the answer to these mysteries will finally come to light in Season 19. The show masterfully builds suspense around Ty's backstory. As he begins to reconnect with Amy and the rest of the family, it's clear that there are parts of his past that he's not ready to confront. His emotional distance, his moments of hesitation, and the guarded way he interacts with others suggest that there is much more to his departure than meets the eye. Amy, ever the intuitive partner, begins to sense that there's something Ty isn't telling her, something he's been carrying with him all these years. The tension between them builds as Amy tries to push for answers, but Ty, at least initially, remains reluctant to open up. His return may have brought joy, but it also brought a sense of discomfort, as the shadow of his absence and the secrets surrounding it loom over their reunion. Ty's internal battle between guilt, fear, and a desire to make amends plays out subtly but powerfully, and viewers are left wondering just how much Ty has changed, and whether the man who left will ever be the same as the one who returns. Amy's struggle with forgiveness. Amy, who has always been characterized by her deep empathy and ability to forgive, now faces the toughest challenge of her life, forgiving Ty for the years he's been gone. Her love for him has never wavered, but the hurt, the pain, and the questions left in his absence are not so easily forgotten. Amy's journey in Season 19 is not just about navigating her feelings for Ty, it's about confronting the hurt of the past and deciding whether she can move forward with him, knowing what it took for him to come back, and why he stayed away for so long. Throughout the season, Amy's internal conflict will be palpable. On the one hand, she's overjoyed to have Ty back in her life. But on the other hand, the years of grief, loneliness, and unanswered questions have left deep scars. Forgiveness is not always a clean or easy process, and Amy must come to terms with the fact that, even though Ty has returned, their relationship will never be the same. There's a bittersweet quality to their interactions as they navigate the healing process together. Their love for each other is undeniable, but the road to rebuilding their life together is paved with difficult conversations, emotional confrontations, and a realization that time has changed them both. Amy's journey toward forgiveness will not be quick. There will be moments of anger, sadness, and doubt as she wrestles with whether Ty is truly the man she once knew. The complexity of her emotions will be reflected in her actions, and the rawness of her struggle will be felt deeply by viewers. Her path toward forgiveness will be filled with small, quiet moments of growth, both for herself and for her relationship with Ty. The burden of redemption for Ty. For Ty, the journey is just as complicated. His return isn't just about rejoining his family, it's about seeking redemption for his past mistakes and facing the consequences of his actions. Ty's absence, though unexplained for so long, wasn't just a result of personal demons or external pressures. It was also tied to his own fears and unresolved guilt. Over the course of the season, Ty must come to terms with the fact that his decision to leave wasn't only a betrayal of Amy and Lindy, it was a betrayal of the family that loved him, the ranch that gave him purpose, and the life he built with Amy. Redemption for Ty will be a slow, painful process. There's no quick fix, no easy way to erase the years he's lost. His journey will involve confronting his mistakes, facing the people he hurt, and making amends for the emotional damage his absence caused. Ty must also find a way to prove to Amy and the rest of the family that he is truly committed to staying this time. Not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. He has to demonstrate that he's changed, that the man who left is not the same person who has returned. Ty's journey to redemption is not only about apologizing for his actions, but about showing that he's worthy of the trust and love he once had. His actions will speak louder than words, and his ability to be vulnerable, to open up about his past, and to face the pain he caused will be key to his redemption. As the season progresses, viewers will see Ty struggle with the weight of his choices, but also fight for the opportunity to make things right. His journey will be filled with moments of self-doubt and small victories as he earns the trust of his family, one step at a time. The family's path toward healing. As Ty works toward redemption, the Bartlett-Fleming family must also heal. The emotional scars left by Ty's absence run deep, and each family member has their own way of processing his return. Some, like Jack, are more willing to forgive and embrace Ty, while others, like Lou, are more cautious and hesitant to let him back into the fold. Each member of the family will go through their own personal journey as they confront the lingering wounds of the past and try to find a way forward. The beauty of Heartland is in its exploration of complex family dynamics. Ty's return forces everyone to confront their own grief, their own fears, and their own unresolved feelings. It will take time for the family to fully heal, but the emotional journey they take together will ultimately strengthen their bond. As they work through their pain, they'll rediscover the power of forgiveness, love, and second chances. In Heartland Season 19, Ty's return isn't just about closure. It's about growth, healing, and the messy but beautiful process of rebuilding relationships that were once thought lost, the secrets that Ty holds, the forgiveness Amy must grant, and the redemption Ty seeks will provide a rich, emotional storyline that will captivate fans. As the season unfolds, viewers will be drawn into a story of personal transformation, family reconciliation, and the enduring power of love.